So, the VTuber community has a problem, like a really big problem, right? Because everyone hates them, we hate them, we hate each other. It's crazy out there. But before I can explain what's going on with the VTuber community, I think it's very important to know what is a VTuber. What is it? You know, maybe you're just first discovering VTubers. You're like, oh my god, there's so much lore. What is going on? Give me the tea, sis.
Hi, sisters!
I'm here to deliver. So VTuber, basically, in simpler layman's terms, I guess if I can explain it to you guys, VTubers are not as complex as you may think they are. It's just streamers that is a reskin as a 2D or 3D model, but they can also be a PNG as well, which those are pretty cool in itself. But to preface, a VTuber are not all bad, but neither all VTubers are good. Think of it as this. Like, one of the reasons what's wrong with the community is that a lot of them are drama queens. Like, they're like the Karens of the internet. Every fucking week it's always something wrong or something bad, something happening, you know, someone's canceling someone. Like, one of the random cancelings I saw, which I thought was ridiculous, was that some VTubers or even VTuber artists get territorial over emotes, like facial expressions. I mean, imagine like someone smiling, right? And someone else gets mad for you smiling as well because they consider you copywriting them. Alright, it's just a facial expressions. It's just an emote. Get over yourself. There's no copying who. Everyone's gonna copy somebody at some point. Like, it got so bad that even like concept art, like a seal or a cat with pink hair or certain color schemes, people get like pressed on. Really weird. Like, it's just a color, it's just a theme. Everyone could be a cat hair girl, but they're not all the same, right? But apparently they are, and no one else can copy from them. You know, it can only be one Neaners. The problem that's wrong with the VTuber community, I think it's wrong with it, is that it's too political. I'm sorry, I don't think politics should be part of VTubing unless you're a political commentator or some part of government, you know, related field in VTubing.
Put it down.
But if you're just streaming video games and that's all you do, and maybe a cooking video.
Oh shit! Hey!
I don't think you really should say too much on politics. I don't know. I just get kind of annoying. Like, I had to unfollow a lot of VTubers because that's all they would post about was politics and issues they had.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Yeah.
Pronouns!
And I feel like a lot of your audience, especially those that are like gamer VTubers especially, I feel like they're there normally for gaming related or memes or something fun to escape the reality of, you know, politics. You know, that's just my opinion on it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did made a mistake a couple times to talk about some political stuff, so I personally try to avoid it because, you know, just like eating from the dinner table, you don't talk about politics, you talk about religion.
Something! Don't just stand there! I need you to intervene!
You want me to intervene? Okay, I'm intervening! I'm intervening!
Unless, again, you're reacting to something political and you're known, you know, to be a political person, I guess that's fine, you know? Whatever. Do whatever you want, of course. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, at least for me as a VTuber, I want people to come to me for me as a person because they enjoy my work. And, you know, maybe politics is okay. I just don't think it's professional to do that. Just like a job. Most jobs, you don't talk about politics.
My back!
Alright, so I'm gonna keep this part short because I cannot really speak on it myself. I am not black.
Shirotabi, please forgive me for bringing you back to life! I know now that it could never work between us! As much as we wanted to, it could never be! Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black!
However, I'm brown, most likely Latina. I'm adopted, so I don't really know what I am. So just to give you context, I'm brown skin and black wavy hair. That's all I can give you. Can't give you more. Sorry about that.
I am going to remind you in advance that I am very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck!
Regarding to the racism, I feel like it needs to be in there because in the VTuber space, that is still an issue currently, even now. Despite having a lot of representation, it still happens. Such is life. But just to recommend a good person that definitely knows a lot about this subject is my boy
Talido.
He's a really cool guy. Recommend his videos. I'll put the link in the description if you want to learn more about it. But I will put in my experience with racism myself, because I do think it still counts. Was sometimes when you're streaming, during stream, literally it's like every couple weeks, I get like a bunch of racist, I guess bots or people, I don't know really which. Either way, it's not cool. People will be calling me the N-word and stuff. Not really fun. I think when dealing with racism or anything like that, of people being awful, how you react to a situation is how it's going to be. A lot of those people that will say mean, awful things, racist slurs and whatnot, those people don't have lives.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
They just want a reaction out of you, and you're giving it to them by complaining it on Twitter or, you know, talking about it. You can talk about it educationally wise, that's fine. I just think it's giving those awful people too much of a platform. So for me, I laugh it off, I block, move on.
You're all blocked! None of you are free of sin!
That's gonna be your best friend, is block and move on. I feel like we harp on too much things, and that's just beyond the racism part. It's just in general, as a VTuber community, we tend to focus on like what people say to us, like negative wise, even if it's like constructive criticism. Don't focus on the negative. Take the negative, make it to a positive. You know, I know it's harder than, you know, saying it than doing it, or, you know, the English word. Holy cow, I can't even talk, and I'm sober. Wild.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Lollies. I know. Shocker, who could have guessed?
一緒に寝たいならそう申さぬか
Members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be a little bit controversial, but I don't really care. It's my opinion at the end of the day. I want to talk about it. We should talk about it. You know, stop banning topics to talk about. We need to talk about everything, okay? Nothing should be off topic. Anyways, can we get to it? Most people in the community will shit on someone who likes a character that are a lolly because they look like children. I mean, let's be real. They look like kids a little bit. Which, for me, I can see both sides. Unlike people that like it, why they don't like it, why they, you know, think it's a good thing to have in the community. I see both sides. I really do.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
I think it's weird that some VTubers who look like a child, you know, like they're like 1,000 years old and acts like a kid. I still think that's a little sus depending how young they act. You know, there's different levels to like being childish and being actually childish, like Goo Goo Gaga.
Goo Goo Gaga.
Goo Goo Gaga.
Little still, I think once you get to the Goo Goo Gaga section, I'm like, that's a little fucking weird. However, after much time in me thinking it over and challenging my beliefs, especially that one that definitely, because I used to be like an extreme hater of lollies, like very extreme. But I watched like Rev Says Disu. He's a really cool guy. You should listen to him. He's a really cool journalist, very good news reporter, very on top of his stuff. He definitely challenges my beliefs a lot. I mean, I don't talk to him personally, but he says a lot of points that I think are very valid. So I recommend him if you want to learn more on the subject on, you know, the lollies and stuff. While I don't exactly like it. Like, it's not something I'm into. I'm not going to harass someone over it. You know what I'm saying? You know, my motto literally is, if it ain't hurting no one, then it's fine. It's not hurting anybody. It's just a drawing. It's just a, like, 5'1", like, mosquito tits, that has a personality. It's very, very bubbly, you know, like a Bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, it's just that. It's just a short little girl, not even a girl, a short woman. She's, like, 20 or 1,000 years old. You know, she looks like a short person. You know, I don't think it's that big of a deal, honestly. It doesn't hurt anybody. Don't worry about it. But there's some people in the VTuber community that have a huge issue with it. They blow it over the top, and they actually do harassment campaigns, which isn't good, by the way. I don't think that's good. It doesn't... You're bullying off of somebody on a platform, basically. It's what they're doing. And even then, speaking on, like, on the harassment part, they do doxing, which is never okay. It's, like, illegal, right? So don't do that.
You didn't win
My yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my.
So, yeah, doxing's bad, racism bad, everything's bad, you know, just stop doing that. It's terrible. If you like lollies, cool, whatever. Even if I think it's weird, you shouldn't police people what they like and don't like if it's not hurting anybody, you know? It might hurt your brain cells, but it's not enough damage to make you dumb. Because you're already dumb. Just kidding. I don't know why I'm roasting people right now. Yeah, that's it for today. That's it for the video because my PC is about to explode. If you want to challenge my beliefs and thoughts or have any ideas or comments you want to put down below, let me know. Send them to me. DM me. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. Buy my merch if you want it. It's cool. I try to do something different with it every day. Or not every day. That's a little obsessive. But I try to do something different. Yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I hope I see you in the next video, whenever that video drops, whatever that may be. If you guys want me to talk about certain subjects, let me know. I will be more than happy to do that for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, night, and eat really well, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye!
Did you take anything today? Call the police.